Hi guys. So today I'm gonna cover the topic of how to download media. When I say media, I mean music and videos, as photos are pretty easy to get hold of. But I will cover that briefly as well. But before I get onto it, I do want to say the kind of legal stuff just quickly to get it all out of the way, and then we can crack on with the fun stuff. Downloading stuff that you do not own the copyright to is illegal, no matter how you look at it. If you download it and you haven't made it, or haven't got the permission from the person who made it, you have just broken the law. There is no getting around that. If you want to download something such as a video, picture, music, it is always best to get the copyright owner's permission, or kind of to talk to the representative of the company. You may have to pay for stuff. That is the way the world works. If someone makes something, they want to get paid for it. It is the fact that they need to eat, they need to pay bills, they need to survive. Yes, you want this song, you want this film. That's good and all, but you also do have to think about the countless number of people that have worked hard as hell on the project and you have just robbed some income from. But with that out of the way, let's crack on. Now, all of the stuff I will be downloading or showing you how to download is my own content. I will not be downloading content from other people. It is all my own work that I have made. Any samples or kind of parts of images, parts of videos, things like that, I have the permission to use because they're either royalty free, license free, under Creative Commons, things like that, attribution licenses, and have given the correct attributions. So it is all my work, and that's all there is to it. So let's crack on. Let's start off with music, as it can be difficult to get hold of music. If you want to, you can go on sites like Spotify, where you can listen to it and you can download a local copy so that you don't have to use your internet connection. That is great to do. You can go on sites like SoundCloud. Here, some tracks are downloadable, depends on what people have said. If they've said, yeah, download it, have a listen, share it, whatever, then you can. Some people won't let you, and that is completely their choice. But what if you have to get hold of something? And although, yes, I did say that you shouldn't download stuff, it's illegal, sometimes you need to. Now, that might be you're putting on a performance or a play, or you need it for work purposes, or you want to kind of download something to remix or sample, things like that. Then you need to get hold of it. So let's say I want to download one of my songs. Now, my songs, I have made it so people can download it anyway. I think I'm not big enough to kind of get any money from my stuff, and a lot of this stuff is things that I've just made in spare time and over the past, and I did it for fun. So people can download it, and if that option is there, you'll see it. But what if I want to download it, but there's not that download button? Now you might think, oh, there must be a website that can do it, things like that. But there is a way to do it without having to rely upon some maybe shady website, or some kind of shady place. Now, I'm just going to play a bit of the song. Now, you can hear that, and that's because I'm using a bit of freeware software that I think is fantastic. It's called OBS, or Open Broadcast Software. It allows me to screen capture what I'm doing, and it's what I'm using to make this video. It is a fantastic bit of software, really easy to set up. I'll quickly show you the window. It might get a bit confusing because as it's capturing the window, it will show some kind of picture-in-picture up to infinity style effect. So here we go. We have the OBS window. Now, my source that I want captured is my display. So that is all of the screen real estate. That is what I want it to capture. You've also got here, on the mixer, you've got desktop audio and you've got a mic/auxiliary. I've got my mic turned off because I'm recording on a separate mic that I feel is better. In fact, I know it's better. But with the desktop audio, under the settings, go to properties, and it gives you a list of devices. I've got it set as default, and that will pick up any audio that is played through my device. Now, already I have captured a bit of the audio of the song, but if you want to capture the whole thing, you can simply start up OBS, have your display as your capture device or your source, or you can add others. So if you go to add, you've got audio input capture, you've got window capture, browser source, so we could set it to just capture from Firefox, nothing else. We could have it select, or we could have it capture from a certain window, things like that, audio output capture. So we've got loads of options on where we want OBS to capture media from. But I just do display for the purpose of this exercise. So if you wanted to capture the whole song, you'd simply... So if you wanted to capture the whole song, you would simply start up OBS, select your source, make sure that you're getting audio through on the desktop audio. If you are, just hit the start recording button that will be here. Then go back to the site that you want to capture media from and play. Simple as that, really. So you will have to leave it for the whole duration of the song, but if you're dying to get hold of this song, then I think like 3-4 minutes is time that you can spend playing a song and listening to it. It's not going to eat into your life too badly. But that's only kind of one source of media to capture. What if you wanted to capture videos? Now, my YouTube channel and my videos, I can download them, but nobody else can, and that's something that YouTube has just put in place and has been in place for a long time. You cannot download people's videos that aren't your own, and that makes sense. Why would you post something to YouTube? And I do see the irony in this. I am telling you how to capture my own videos, but I don't feel that that's too big a problem. So what if I wanted to capture my snowing animation? Now it's not playing, and I'm going to guess that that is because my internet is awfully slow, and often has dropouts. Oh, there we go. So, and apologise for the quality of this and the resolution, and goes up to maximum of 720p. I made it for a certain screen size and a certain aspect ratio. It's not meant for screen, like widescreen aspect ratios. So it's playing the video, that's great. But if I want to capture this video in full screen, in full quality, what do I do then? Because as a user, you can't download other people's videos. So using OBS once again, you would have your display capture, and you might want the audio from it, you might not, but you can get rid of the audio later on. So if I wanted to capture the video, you'd simply full screen it, and you might capture a bit with the kind of UI up. That will disappear after a while, but it's currently capturing this video, and if I wanted, I could then take that video and edit it. So let's just leave that. So once again, using OBS, I can capture video. So really simple way of capturing a video source for whatever reason. Now once again, downloading stuff that isn't your own is illegal, but let's move on. Now there are websites out there that you can use, and I have looked at them in the past. One that is quite popular is Videograbby. Does have issues with capturing some things, and a lot of other sites do as well. It's kind of dependent upon how the person has uploaded it, the website that it's trying to grab things from. Some websites are very good at making sure that other sites can't grab audio. Now, photos, I did say I'd mention them briefly, and I will. So this is my website, and I've got some photos up. So I'm a hobby photographer, so these aren't fantastic, and I get that. So let's kind of click under my object photography. So this is just of a Christmas ornament, a picture that I took a while ago. Now, yes, it's not full screen, and some sites won't let you. That's purely based upon the type of gallery and the code for the website. There's not a lot you can do to get around that. Now, one of the easiest ways is using a button that is on most, if not all, keyboards. Little button at the top with PRT, SCR, or print screen, as most people know it. You can press that, and then you can open Paint, and you can paste that into Paint. Now, pasting stuff into Paint can be a faff, because cropping can be an absolute nightmare to do. There are alternatives out there. Using something like Photoshop might be easier for you. There are no doubt websites that you can go to where you upload the photo and it will let you just crop an image. You could email it to your phone, and there's loads of tools on phones that let you easily crop images and add any effects and such you want. The other way that you might want to capture a photo is using the snipping tool if you're using Windows. You just press your Windows key, type in snipping tool, and it will come up. You'll click New, and you will then select the area that you want it to capture. And then you can save that as a JPEG, as a bitmap, as a PNG. Format choice is up to you, really. Now, Mac users, they do have a built-in tool as well. I can't remember the shortcut. I don't really use Macs that often. But yeah, so you can capture photos really easily. The simplest way, obviously, is to right-click on an image and then click Save Image As. But once again, not all sites will let you do that. Some sites are very good at making sure that you do not save photos. And once again, that is the content maker's prerogative. They have that choice. If they choose to do that, you should really respect it. I mean, once again, a lot of my stuff I don't mind people using. I would prefer people to credit me, send me an email, something like that, just saying, hey, I've used your stuff, I really enjoyed it. If you want to check it out, here you go. Now, if you are after media, there are places you can go to get it for free. One of the places that people get stuff from that they think is free and is completely safe and fine to use is Google. They'll just go on Google, type in whatever they want to find, they'll click images and save as. That is a problem in itself, because although you can see an image on Google and you can save it from Google, it doesn't mean that you have permission to save it. You should look at the website, see where it's from, maybe send them a quick email just saying, hi, I've seen this image, would you mind me downloading it, would you mind me using it for this reason? If they say yes, fantastic. If they say no, move on. But there are sites to get audio, videos, things like that. One that I use for audio is Freesound, really great website to get samples that people have made, and people don't mind you downloading them. Some people do ask that you credit them, and once again I think that is absolutely fine, and if they ask that, you should. If they say, oh, can you just say I made this, can you maybe put a link to my website on your kind of YouTube, whatever, then go for it. It doesn't take long to do, to type in or to copy and paste a web link. So yeah, that is a brief look at how to source media. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you found this useful, give it a like, subscribe, leave a comment. Fantastic. And I will catch you guys soon. Cheers. Bye.